Mr. Thomas.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. All right, this time, Anthony Park would like to give a statement.
The microphone. Make sure it's on.
Not plugged in.
Just make sure it's on. Just that.
It's on.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thomas has indicated that Mr. Pardon wishes to make a statement. So it has been indicated to the court that the defendant will make a statement to you, but that he will not be testifying under oath.
The jurors, I think, want to move down.
I'm going to move this, Judge,
Thank you.
out the way, if I can, would allow me.
Thank you. Okay, it's been indicated to the court that the defendant will make a statement to you, but that he will not be testifying under oath. This is fully permitted by law, and therefore cross-examination will not be permitted by the state of Ohio. This is a defendant's right under Ohio law to make such a statement, and his exercise of that right should not be used against him because of the fact that he is not testifying under oath and is not subject to cross-examination. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'd actually prefer you sit just because it's closer to the mic.
Okay. Thank you very
Work out
much.
better. Just want to make sure everyone can hear.
Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, my name is Anthony Barton, and you haven't heard, I haven't had a chance to speak at all. So,
They can't hear.
I'm sorry.
They
That's
can't hear
okay.
you.
Just move closer to you.
Yeah, let's see if it'll work. Hold on.
I'm not hearing.
can you hear?
Just check underneath to make sure that the button is on, because I'm not hearing it.
How about now? If I didn't want to be heard, it would work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a switching block.
Okay. If you can begin again, Mr. Pardon.
All right, like I said, my name is Anthony Barton, and you done heard from a lot of people, family members, the DA, Ms. Dixon, and Mr. Thomas. So now I'd like to give you a chance to hear from me. I really wish we could be, I really wish this was different. And we was meeting under different circumstances. But I want you to understand this. My mother took the witness stand. She gave testimony. And I want you to understand that she wasn't the best mother. I want everybody to understand that she was not the best mother. But she did what she had to do. My sister, my brothers, they wasn't the best. But we did what we had to do. A lot of things you didn't hear. A lot of things you probably won't hear about me or my family. But I want you to know this. Eric Barton was my dad. I love my dad, but I hated my dad. Two people made me who I am today, and I blame that on my dad and the system. I was raised by the system, and I was raised by an abusive father. I used to witness my father beat my mother like a dog. And my mother told you she pulled a gun on me one time, and she did. But I always wondered why she never pulled that gun on him and pulled the trigger. Because if anybody ever beat me like that, I would have did it. They say, my sister said my mother left us. She did. She left us too late. I would have been gone. I would have told my mother I would have been gone. Every day I came home, my father found some reason to beat me, my brothers, not my sister, but my mother, my brothers. And it just seemed like it got worse and worse and worse. My father beat me so bad one time that the lady next door threatened him to call the police to make him stop. He beat me with a fan belt. Another time he beat me with a pool stick so bad, I got the scars on my back. A piece of the pool stick lodged in my back. And because my grandmother and them were so scared of my father, when we got to the hospital, they told everybody that I fell on a stick, and that's how it happened. But every day, it seemed like it just got worse and worse and worse. It just got worse to the point where me and my sister just ran away. We didn't know where we was going. We just ran away. Police found us walking up Mock Road. We didn't know where we was going. We just gonna run away to get away from him. He drink and somebody gonna get it. For no reason. It seemed like he just drank and somebody was gonna get it. And they locked my mama up. After they locked my mama up, I went to foster home, Franklin Village, the Hilltop. I'd been in every lockup on the Hilltop. For some of y'all that can remember back in the day. There wasn't nothing on the Hilltop. From the Hilltop to the top of the hill to Wheatman was lockups. TCY, BYC, TCO. I've been on all, every one of them. And then one day, prison. I went to prison. I looked up and I was going to prison with the big boys. Mansfield. With the big boys. No more little boy stuff. Big boys. 17. 5'5", 125 pounds. And like my mother said, I used to box. I thought I was bad. I was tough-toned. But nobody do nothing to me. Until I got to Mansfield. And that's when everything changed. Mansfield was a place that you had to be there. You had to actually be there. And I know some of y'all have seen the movie Shawshank with Morgan Freeman. The way they portrayed that prison, that's how it was in Mansfield. That's just how it was. When you walked through the gates, you was a big boy. You wasn't a little boy no more. Didn't nobody care I was 17. Did nobody care I was the youngest person there? Did nobody care I was the smallest person there? All I was a victim. And somebody was going to pray. And it happened. And just when I thought it couldn't get no worse, Lucasville. That's the worst of the worst. Lucasville. I learned how to be everything I am in Lucasville. People talked about knives and shanks. In Lucasville, you was going to get a shank or you was going to get shanked. That's how it was, ladies. I make no apologies for it. I had to adapt to where I was. Again, wasn't no little boys there. You was a grown man. A grown man. shadows, screams, everybody walking by, nobody stopped. Officers turned a blind head. They didn't care. I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget that day. It was 1995, December 22nd, right before Christmas, 1985, excuse me, 1985, right before Christmas. Them screams, them people walking by, them three shadows, them people in the sickle doing what they was doing to me. Did anybody care? No. No. Pull your pants up, man. Get on back out there, man. Do what you got to do. You ain't going to no infirmary. It is what it is. Was I proud of some of the things I had to do? No. I did it to survive. I'll do it again. It was what it was. That's how we looked at it at Lucasville. You didn't go to the officers to tell nobody. You didn't go to the administration. You didn't go to your buddies. They couldn't do nothing for you. Pull your pants up, man. Man up. That's what they told you. Man up. It was what it was. So when you hear these stories about Shanks and Anthony Parton's conduct, Anthony Parton adapted to where he was. He was in the jungle. That was the jungle. So I adapted. I didn't do a good job at it, but I did what I had to do to survive, to make it up out of there. And I said, if I walk out of here, no matter what, the day I walked out of prison, no matter what happened to me, no matter what I endured, I made it. I don't care how much time they took from me, I made it. All I wanted to do was just make it out of there. And when I got out, didn't nobody give me nothing. I didn't get no programs. I got $75 and a bus ticket back to where I came from. The inner cities of Columbus, Ohio, the North End, the projects. To a mother that didn't have nothing. Sister was on crack. Brother was on crack. I walked everywhere I went. I couldn't get no job. Every job I got, my background, we got to let you go. Got to let you go, man. You're a good worker, but we got to let you go. Dr. Stinson said it didn't surprise him that I'm here today. Don't surprise me. Don't surprise me. But everybody blame Anthony Parton. You can blame me. I made choices. The choices I made, I blame those choices. I made those choices. I never said I did. I made the choices I made in life. Some of them was bad, some of them was good. But I made a lot of bad choices in my life. But people blame me. You can blame me for that. And Dr. Stinson told me, when I talked to him, I didn't want to open up to people. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. This is the first time that anybody has ever, I've never even told my mother some of the stuff I'm telling you today. Never. I was too ashamed of it. But like I said, nobody gave me nothing. No programs, no nothing. When I got out of prison, it was back to where I came from. My life was hell. My daddy, like I said, my daddy was hell. He was hell. He was hell. I'm happy my daddy is gone. I'm happy. I'm happy he is gone. And like I said, some of the choices I made was just terrible. And I'll never forget it. One of my counselors told me, he said, Anthony, you don't plan to fail. You keep failing to plan. I want to tell you, hey, what if I ain't got no plans? What if I ain't got no plans? Then what am I going to do? I'm destined to fail anyway. I ain't got no plans. Plans to do what? To do what? What am I going to do? I'm a sex offender. Nobody want me living next door to him. You wouldn't want me living next to you. So what plans do I got? Ain't got no plans. I ain't got no plans. I never did have a plan. It was come out and do whatever you do. And just hope you make it. Like I said, I'm not asking you to accommodate my physical scars. I'm not asking you to do that. But I'm asking you to don't look past them. I told my attorney the other day, I said, you know what? members and ladies of the jury, if you take a dog, if you take a puppy, go buy your puppy. Go buy your puppy. Please, go buy your puppy and put him in your backyard for 38 years. 38 years, chain him in your backyard. And one day on the 38 years, take him in your house. I ain't got to tell you what he gonna do. I ain't got to tell you what he gonna do. But I'll ask you this. When he do what he doing now, be understanding. Because you helped create that. That's what you created when you left him out there for 38 years. So I respect any decision that you made, any decision that you will make. And like I said, I wish we could meet under different circumstances, but it is what it is. And that's the story of Anthony Park. That's me. Foster home after foster home. The people didn't care about me. All they cared about was they get the check. That's all they cared about. As long as that check was rolling in, it was all good. As soon as I wouldn't comply with telling lies to the council to get more money, to get more food stamps, out I went. You got to go from here, buddy. You got to go. You know, I felt failed. The prison system failed me. Social service failed me. Everybody. I just wanted you to know, to me. I didn't want you to keep hearing it from everybody else. I wanted you to hear it from the guy that went through it. I was the guy that went through it. Not them, not these people here, not you. So can't nobody tell the story like I'm telling it. And I don't have nothing out there from them. Like I said, I respect any decision that you've already made and any decision that you have to make. I know you'd rather be out there doing other things than sitting here listening to me. But I wanted you to hear straight from me. Forget what everybody else told you. I'm telling you what it is. And I'm telling you how it was and what I went through. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, with that, I thank the defense for us.
Okay. Well, we can deal with the exhibits and things of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and take our afternoon break at this time. Let me get you back in the jury room at 4:20. And again, remember the admonitions that I've given you with respect to discussing this case among yourselves or with anyone else. All rise for the jury. Okay. Are there any exhibits that we want admitted?
This time, defense ask the court to admit defendants exhibit 3M and 4M by their approach.
Okay.